Hello, Pallavi. Good
Hi,
evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
So, what you're doing these days? Because I hope that celebrations are almost over. So, first of all, I wish you, to you and your family, congratulations for your success. So, what are you doing these days? Celebrations or something else?
So far, I've been doing celebrations only, but now I'm trying to spend more time with the family and friends because of the preparation. I think I couldn't give them the time I should be giving them and spending some lighter moments, happy moments with them. So I'm just spending time with my family and friends.
Yes, that is the most important thing. Right, right, right. So, Pallavi, as I can see that your optional is sociology, right?
Hmm.
So, how did you choose this optional? Or I would like to ask you that since, see, many of the students are confused with the optional part, and optional is that part which is very scoring, right? Because optional is the one which decides your rank as well as which decides your interview call as well.
Hmm.
So, what were the exact strategies you would like to tell to our learners that how they can choose the optional paper?
Uh, See, I think first of all, for choosing the optional paper, I feel you should have a genuine interest in the subject because the nature of the preparation is very unpredictable, and you might have to spend 3 years or 4 years. We never know. So, you should have a genuine interest in the subject. Secondly, you should also look if the material is easily available, or you would have to spend a lot of time in digging out the material or the books and everything because we already have a huge general studies syllabus, and if we spend a lot of time in just collecting the material for our optional, that I feel it would be a very difficult task. And then I think go through previous year papers as well, so that you can understand the trend of the questions that is being asked, and go through syllabus. I feel in my personal opinion, I feel if the subject has some overlap with general studies, that would give them some advantage because simultaneously, you would also have some preparation of general studies going on with your optional also.
Okay, great, great. So, what helped you to come across sociology as your optional?
Uh, I had been studying biotechnology for almost 6 years,
Right,
and
right, right.
yes, so I thought that I should take up a new subject. And when I was looking at the list of the subjects, I thought I should take a more closer subject like botany, zoology, because I had been studying biotechnology. But then biotech was also not in the list, and botany, zoology, when I looked at the syllabus, it was quite bulky, I felt. For me to manage the general studies and the syllabus, I felt it was difficult for me. So I looked at humanities. And in humanities, I found the syllabus of sociology very interesting. And I would say that I don't regret it at all, though it took me 7 years to qualify the exam. But I had never changed my optional. I stick by sociology only.
Okay, great, great, great. So, as I can see in your DAP that you appeared for means, I guess, thrice, right?
4 times.
Okay, four
Thrice for
times. So,
thrice for interview.
okay, thrice for interview. So, this was your third interview.
Yes.
Oh, wow, great, great, great. And what were the key mistakes which you made in your previous two interviews?
In my first interview, I would say that I did not understand what the interview process is actually. I focused more on the factual aspects, and I was preparing for an oral test, not for the personality test, I would say. And
Okay,
because generally what mistakes people do is they focus more on collecting the facts about their states, their optionals and everything, and they focus on mugging up it. And then in the interview they actually ask you more analytical questions, and they want to know you genuinely. We neglect that aspect of our personality, I feel. And then in my second interview I felt that I didn't practice enough. I felt like as in you have to practice certain mocks, and you have to see your vocabulary, you have to see your tone and everything. So I think practice was the missing aspect in second thing. And in the first one I felt I did not understand the demand of personality test properly.
okay. So, in the last, I think this was your last attempt, right?
No, it was my seventh attempt. I come from OBC category, so I have two more attempts left.
Okay, 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 great, great. So, what were the things, that what you would like to suggest our learners so that they are not able to repeat those mistakes? Because what I say is, and what I believe is that we should learn from the mistake of the other people.
Exactly, exactly.
Because see, UPSC is such a journey, which will take a lot of time and energy
True,
as well.
true, true.
So rather than doing mistakes and learning from them, it doesn't make sense.
Hmm,
So what I always suggest my students is that we should learn from the mistake of our teachers. We should learn from the mistake of the toppers.
true.
So what would you like to tell our toppers, sorry, learners, that what exactly they should focus upon?
See, I would say firstly focus on the syllabus. The first mistake that I did was I did not look at the syllabus. I just randomly picked the books and started reading them. And also the previous year papers you have to see. As I said, I picked up the book, I started reading it, and I was reading all random stuff. I did not know what is the trend of the questions that is being asked, which areas I should focus more upon. And thirdly, you should also focus more on revisions, because what happens with the aspirants is they read the book in one go, and there is a false sense of satisfaction that was also there with me, that okay, fine, I have finished this entire book. But then if you pick it up again after 10 days, it feels like a fresh reading only, and then all those efforts of 10 days gone into waste only. So have frequent revisions, stick to the syllabus, see previous year papers, and secondly, fourthly, you should also focus on testing yourself. I felt that the fact that I missed my mains or prelims at some point or the other was I did not give enough test. I felt that okay, fine, I would go and just write in the examination hall only. I know the things, and I would be able to write it there. So writing tests is also very important. These mistakes shouldn't be. These things should actually never be done by any aspirant, I felt.
Right, 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 right. True, true. So, how did the VNK Academy come Civil's Guru help you in in your preparation?
I joined the VNK Academy program for my interview preparation. On the Telegram channels, many people were appreciating the interview program, and the panel was very esteemed. Especially the former Delhi Police Commissioner was there, and other esteemed members were there. So I gave the mock interview, and I felt that that interview gave me a lot of confidence. Especially, I felt I was lacking on confidence because it took me a lot of time to finish this entire process, and I was very underconfident about my profile. So that interview and mock interview sessions gave me a lot of confidence about myself.
Okay, okay. So it was like a good experience with this
Very good
academy then.
experience, I would say.
Okay, okay, okay. So would you like to recommend our academy to other people as well?
I would say you can. I had an experience of interview program, so I can speak for that. So the interview program was very good. If someone's looking for a very nice and genuine mock interviews, this program is very good for that.
Okay. Since you have appeared for like interview, this was your third time, right?
Yes.
So it was like earlier also you appeared for interview twice. So what was the difference between the program which we were offering to you and what was the difference between the program which other were offering to you?
The first difference that I felt was the panel members. What happens at times is the panel members are not retired bureaucrats, but they are the faculties. So at times, what happens is the question orientation goes along the factual lines or the academic lines, but at times in the UPSC interview, it is not like that. So that was the one difference. And the second difference I felt is the focus was not more on ready-made set of questions that is being given, but the focus more was on your aspect of personality and your own analysis. So these were the two things that I felt were very different.
Okay, so that was a great, you can say, words for us as well. So thanks a lot, Pallavi. It was a nice talking to you.
Thank
Hope
you.
that we will get a time, chance again to speak to you. And thanks a
Definitely.
lot. And thanks a lot again. I wish you a very congratulations and all the best for your new journey.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you. Thank you.